Hello, good evening, and welcome. I'm Matt Popchock, and we are here at the Baierl Ice Complex in Warrendale, Pennsylvania, inside the Galaxy Rink for another edition of PIHL Hockey Night Live on the new PIHL network, part of 10 Band TV, presented by the Massage Envy in Settlers Ridge. And just like hockey players have routines, hockey broadcasters have routines. We all prepare for broadcasts in our own unique ways, and I have to admit I prepared uniquely for this one, knowing that it was no ordinary broadcast, because tonight, when the final whistle blows, the story will not be the nuts and bolts of the particular game that we're about to bring to you, but the story will be the celebration of the life of Luke Cooper, a life that was taken from us far too soon. And tonight, we join with the Moon Area Hockey Association as they get set to take on the Richland Rams in their 2023-2024 PIHL Class A regular season opener in Living Like Luke and celebrating the memory of number 67, Luke Cooper, who was killed tragically in an auto accident back on March 22nd of 2023.
Hello, I'd like to welcome everybody to Hockey Opening Night and the jersey retirement ceremony to honor Luke Cooper. We'd like to start by honoring with a moment of silence, so if everybody could please stand and join in. Thank you. Thank you very much. You may now be seated. So, my name is Michael Durkin. I am one of the varsity assistant coaches, and I am one of the coaches who got the opportunity to coach Luke. I was one of his first ever coaches, so I was able to watch him grow up. And I was with him from the very first game, which he scored in, may I add, all the way to the last. Luke always gave me everything, and I was so grateful for that. He would listen to every word I'd say and do everything I wanted him whenever it came to on-ice performance. And in one of the games, he scored a hat trick, and I asked him after the game, I was like, what did you do before this game? He told me he ate 2 sloppy joes and took a nap. So I told him he had to do that before every single game from this point going forward. And after talking to his mom, I found out that he continued this tradition for years and made her make him sloppy joes before every single game. After that, after the last couple of years, I wasn't no longer his coach. He moved on to JV and varsity, and I stayed at middle school. And I did train him outside of everything. I have videos of everybody that trains with me, but with Luke, it was never just one video. It was always 2 or 3, because he was a perfectionist and didn't like how his hair looked or how he looked walking away from the rack with the bar on his back. Just little things like that. There was also, we did some off-ice stuff at Moon High School where we had the sand pit, and he was really into the triple jump. And he always tried to get me to the triple jump against him. I know nothing about the triple jump. I know literally nothing, and I am too competitive to let him know that he would beat me in anything. So I always gave excuses on why we couldn't do it today, whether it was the weather, or I didn't have the right shoes, or I just ate, or whatever I can think of. And there was one time where we made a bet, and I don't remember what the bet exactly was. But what I do know is if I won the bet, he had to do what's called a tiger trail. And it's a half-mile run around our stadium with bleachers involved. It's brutal. And if he won, I had to do the triple jump. I won the bet, and he did the tiger trail without question. He went right outside, hopped on those bleachers in the rain, and did the tiger trail. Meanwhile, if roles were reversed, I would have weaseled my way out of that so hard. It's not even funny. But as the years went on, Luke always asked me to help out with middle school. And I always let him. He would come out, push some pucks for me, help shoot on the goalies. And as time went on, he actually expressed some interest in coaching. And towards the last season, he actually asked if he would be allowed to coach, which I had to get approval from. And a week before the accident, I actually got approval for him to be my assistant coach, and I unfortunately never got the chance to tell him. And in all honesty, I probably would have told him that night. It crushes me that he's not going to be able to help me out and be on that bench with me and help the next generation. But what does give me a little bit of peace is now knowing that he is going to be in here every game, every practice, every stick time, any reason we have to come to this rink, he's that gives me a little bit of peace. I love you, buddy, and I promise we will not forget you.
Hello everyone, my name is Kyle Wilson. I'm a graduate of the class of 2022, just a year above my friend and teammate, Luke Cooper. There is so much I could say about Luke. Luke seriously was a great teammate, on and off the ice. Well, sometimes. Luke's goofy attitude is what made playing the game fun and enjoyable. So as a tip to upcoming hockey players, don't take it too seriously and just have fun. Try to make the most out of these 4 years. Now, I'm not saying that there are not times to be serious, like listening to coaches and the referees like Luke. Well, we won't talk about that. Another thing that I saw in Luke was his ability to fight. Take that how you want to. The point I'm trying to push is that he always hustled and tried his very hardest every game. His passion and love for the sport really showed. Now, the past few months have been rough for me, as I'm sure for all of us. I find myself at this point missing the small things we did together, like late night trips to Sheets and going to play roller hockey. We were mostly on a tight budget with him, so that's where most virtues would take us, but at this point I find myself missing those the most. One of the last memories that I had with Luke was at a stick time, and they had signs up on the doors saying that it was cool, but the rule breaker that I am, I went in anyways. And they said they had one more spot. Luke and I ended up playing a tournament against some kids. I'm not going to say their age, but let's just call them college C1 athletes. And not to toot my own horn, but we won. As I wrap up here, I just wanted to thank Luke for being one of the best friends and teammates I could have asked for. When I was around you, I felt like I could truly be myself. Nothing will ever fill the emptiness that I feel without you. Thank you, Luke.
If we can now have everybody stand once again. Can we please unveil the banner? Thank you, everyone. Play some hockey.
And that concludes the jersey retirement ceremony for the late Luke Cooper, who played all 4 years of high school with the varsity team at Moon Area High School, 49 total PIHL games in which he appeared, and also played for the Arctic Foxes travel team. The program has raised money for the Luke Cooper Memorial Scholarship Fund in the offseason. Luke survived by his mother Joyce, his father Mike, his brother Clayton, half-brother Cole, and step-siblings Robbie and Cadence. In a moment, we'll have warm-ups and puck drop here on PIHL Hockey Night Live on the PIHL Network, part of 10-Band TV, presented by the Massage Envy in Settlers Ridge. So where do the 2023-2024 Moon Tigers go from here? Well, they go forward under new leadership. New head coach Kobe Yorig is a member of the Moon hockey class of 2013, 33 career points in 3 of his own playing seasons in the PIHL. He coached Moon's top-tier junior varsity program a year ago. And for the Moon Tigers, they're a team that graduated 78% of its offensive productivity from the past year, a team that was truly a middle-of-the-road team in PIHL Class A. 10 wins, 10 losses, finished 8th in the 12-team gold division, and missed out on the Penguins Cup playoffs. Moon has switched to the Single-A Blue division this year, one of 10 Single-A teams to switch divisions from last year. And the top returnee for the Moon Tigers is a player who showed a lot of promise in his first year of playing high school hockey. Senior Noah Driscoll, forward number 10 in black for the Tigers, an assistant captain this year, alternate captain, I should say, as Driscoll in just 12 games last year registered 7 goals, 8 assists, 15 points. 4 of those points came on the power play and finished with 34 penalty minutes. Driscoll, a player that appeared in only a handful of games last season, as I said, but anytime he did make his presence in the lineup, he made that presence felt, and he could be a very key player for Moon going forward as head coach Kobe Yorig tries to find a new identity on offense. For the Richland Rams, their veteran coach of 15 years, J.J. Fasilko, a class act all the way, hanging a blank number 67 white jersey on the visiting Richland bench to express solidarity with the host Tigers and their fallen player, Luke Cooper. The Richland Rams, after a 14-year absence, are back in the Pennsylvania Interscholastic Hockey League after finishing in 3rd place in the Laurel Mountain Hockey League a season ago with a 13-6-2 overall record. A very respectable finish by the Rams, who bowed to State College, the eventual champion last season, in the first round of the LMHL playoffs. The Rams graduating a couple of big guns, Gavin Lafferty and Ty Stewartz, who combined for 36 total goals last year, but they've got some pretty interesting players coming back, including their senior forward, Jack Lawrence, number 7 in white with the blue and red trim. Lawrence, the senior forward, 12 goals, 9 assists, 21 points as a junior. 2 of those goals came on the power play last regular season. 3 of them were of the game-winning variety. Richland, a team that registered 106 goals as a team last season, which was good for second most in the 10-team Laurel Mountain circuit. And so they're a little bit more figured out as far as team leadership is concerned. Really a battle of 2 teams trying to prove themselves. Richland, on April 12th, met with the PIHL to discuss a formal return to PIHL play. A little over a month later, the Richland School District School Board voted unanimously to approve the return to the Pennsylvania Interscholastic Hockey League for the 2023-2024 season. And Coach Vasilko said the biggest reason for it was that his numbers program-wide are as good as they have been in a very long while. He finally had the manpower, literally, to pull it off, playing in 2 different leagues, as a number of the more remote teams in the PIHL are wont to do. Richland, one of a number of Class A teams that also plays in the Laurel Mountain League during the PIHL regular season, along with Bishop McCourt and Westmont Hilltop, 2 longtime PIHL mainstays. And we are just about set to go here on Luke Cooper night from the Baierl Ice Complex. Probable starting goaltender for the visiting Rams will be a she. Yes, Alea Ladika. The sophomore is back between the pipes for Richland after a very impressive rookie campaign with the Richland Varsity Club. And for the Moon Tigers, they've got a couple seniors coming back in goal. Tyler Rika, who had the Bears' share of the minutes, or the Tigers' share, if you will, a year ago. And fellow senior Logan Cordell backed him up. Cordell back again with the Moon Varsity Club this season. So we'll see who gets the nod as we are just about ready to get underway for game 1 of 2 on this Monday night. Week 2 underway in the 23-24 regular campaign of the Pennsylvania Interscholastic Hockey League, celebrating its 25th anniversary season, and we are very pleased to be part of that celebration. Fantastic crowd on hand inside the Galaxy rink to remember Luke Cooper and to celebrate another season of Moon Tigers hockey as the Richland Rams return to the Pennsylvania Interscholastic Hockey League to provide the competition. And it will be Tyler Rika getting the nod for Moon in goal. 737.5 minutes played last year. 297 goals against, 889 save percentage, which was top 8 in the single A classification. Rika ranking 9th in the classification in victories with 6 of those. Also had 1 shutout. At the other end, Ladika posted a goals against average of 254. Save percentage of 878, a 3-0 record as a non-starter in over 201 minutes played last season. Tonight, we laugh, we love, we skate, we smile, we live like Luke. We are underway here from Warrendale as the Richland Rams control the opening faceoff and skate from right to left on your TV, computer, or mobile device and send this puck back to neutral ice where it's picked up by Logan Rika, the freshman. Pushing forward for the Tigers, Luke Jeffries, the senior forward. Jeffries dumps it deep into the Richland zone. Jeffries looking for Driscoll out in front, had him open for a heartbeat. Pass comes to center point instead for Rika. Rika on goal, save made by Ladika, and clear to the corner. Good opening shift here by the Tigers, but Logan Rika bringing this puck offside. 44 seconds into the first period, our first stoppage. And Kobe Urig with his first line change as a PIHL varsity head coach. For you trivia buffs out there. Urig continuing the recent trend in the past 8 to 10 years or so of PIHL players who played in the league's infancy at the varsity level coming back to coach. And here's a chance for Eric Hartman coming in on goal. Hartman shoots right into the glove of Ladika, and she will hold on. Face off to the sophomores' right in the first minute of first period play. Clayton Foster wins it cleanly for the Tigers to left point, toward goal, just wide. Oh, good effort there by Josh Corrin, the junior defenseman. And I think Ladika might have gotten a piece of that one as it went in behind the goal line. Max Haig camped out at the right point. Moon unable to find him, but now they finally do. Haig sends the puck back down low. Hartman spinning around in between the circles. Save made Ladika. The rebound is covered right in front of the goal crease. And the second-year netminder freezes for another faceoff. Wholesale changes for the Rams before this own zone puck drop. J.J. Vasilka, as I said, a decade and a half in charge of the Richland varsity squad, assisted by longtime assistant coach Jared Pavic. Pavic on the staff for the past 13 seasons for Richland. And the Rams control this puck defensively and should be able to work it back to center. Jack Lawrence, senior forward, 21 points a season ago as a junior. Not able to get much penetration inside the Moon Blue line. Here's Driscoll with it, trying to outlet to team captain Holden Himes. Himes backpedaling as Driscoll will play the puck one more time. Driscoll wearing that alternate captain's A for the Tigers. Surveys the play, brings it out from behind his own net. Driscoll deliberately through center ice. On the off wing, drops it back for Josh Hatton. Hatton, left side, shot snapped wide of goal by Himes. First 4 shots on net belong to the Moon Tigers. No score early in the first period. Back to center it comes. Farika. Cross ice for defensive partner Himes. Himes over the attacking line for Moon. Himes trying to do it all himself. Instead he'll drop it to Driscoll. Good keep there by the Tigers. Driscoll from above the right circle misses the goal. Himes with an easy rebound. Off the far boards, but right back to one of the Rams, who's able to send it back to center. Chance coming the other way now, but Levi Cashdollar, the freshman forward, unable to hang on to that puck. Max Haig over the Richland blue line. Haig trying to split the defense. Still has this puck, drops it in the corner for nobody in particular. Cut off by Luke Jeffries. Richland back to center. And dancing around a check is Brady Rex, the junior. Haig playing it defensively for Moon. Up the boards under the skates of LJ DeFilippo. Richland going D to D at its own blue line and sends this puck deep into Moon ice, and it will be icing on the Rams. Well, the year before the PIHL was formally formed out of the WPIHL and SHIHL, the Richland Rams were Penguins Cup finalists, 98-99. Made it all the way to the last round of the Penguins Cup tournament at the single A level. And looking for bigger and better things as a PIHL returnee starting this season. Moon 3 men strong. With it, DeFilippo. DeFilippo, drop pass for Corrin. Josh Corrin behind the Richland net. Pulls up inside the right circle, puts it in the general direction of Alea Ladika. Goes wide. Pivoting far side, Clayton Foster out in front of comes. Loose between the circles, covered by Ladika, and she hangs on long enough for a faceoff. .46 to go in a scoreless first period. Class 1A Blue Division action here on Luke Cooper Memorial Night for Moon Hockey, opening its 23-24 campaign, as are the Richland Rams, making that long bus ride from Johnstown to play their first PIHL game since 2009. Inside the Moon Blue line it comes. Retreating defensively, Jonathan Hellhake. Near side for Eckert. Eckert knocks his man off the puck. And out in front it comes. Back to center. Retreating Cooper Lawrence, the senior defenseman for Richland. Lawrence bumped off it by one of the Tigers. Applying the pressure, Eric Hartman, the freshman forward. Back it comes, snapshot on Ladika. Ladika makes the save on Brody Eckert, the sophomore. Moon out shooting the visitors 5-0 about 5 minutes in, but still nothing to show for it. Tigers try to tap this faceoff forward, but it's controlled by Lawrence. Lawrence trying to outmuscle Rika. Cash Dollar realized he had to tag up, and so that'll allow Moon to play this puck from behind its own net. Centering pass intended for Foster. Foster unable to handle. Connor Bethman, the senior forward, 10 goals, 16 points as a junior. Playing this puck for the Richland Rams. Up the boards near side, cut off by Eckert. Richland trying to exit its zone one more time, and it does, up to Jack Lawrence. Lawrence one-on-one, down the left wing side. Lawrence to the goal, Lawrence out in front, one-time pass, save made. Tyler Rika tested for the first time tonight, and he passes that test right on his own doorstep. Lawrence with a one-touch pass, that's intercepted by the Tigers. Foster building speed over the blue line. Foster through the left circle, on his backhand now. Foster trying to dance around a check near corner. To the point for Max Haig. Haig for Foster in the corner one more time. Turnaround try. Well, instead he's going to pass it off to one of his Tiger line mates, who is subsequently triple teamed near side. Puck squirts free to Haig. Haig, nice little move there. Haig toward goal. That shot was partially deflected and somehow stayed out. And that catches iron and goes in. Noah Driscoll opens the account for the Moon Tigers in 2023-2024. The alternate captain makes it happen. 1-0 Tigers, 10:36 to go, first period. A second effort from center point that I'm not sure Ladika ever quite saw. Off the face-off, Richland controlling near side. Back to center it comes off the shoulder of Talon Urbanek, as the Rams are able to eventually get this puck deep. Moon playing it around the boards near side to Josh Hatton. Hatton cut off by Brady Rex. Haig and Jeffries picking up the assists on the Driscoll goal, his first of the season, and the first of the season as a team for the Moon Tigers, who lead 1-0 with under 10 to go in the first. Rika hugging the near post as Moon brings it back to center. Jeffries 1-on-2 over the blue line for the Tigers. Jeffries poked off that puck neatly by Cooper Lawrence. And Cooper Lawrence, the senior, brings it up to center with a series of black jerseys in the area. And Lawrence will yield possession to the Tigers, who cross the center red line. Up to Sutton it comes, leaving it for Roman Suriano. Suriano, the junior winger, down low. And taken instead defensively by Jack Lawrence of Richland. Lawrence, cross ice, too heavy for Bethman. Bethman catches up to it, however, in the far corner and absorbs a hit from behind by Colton Moran, the senior. Tigers are going to be able to exit their zone. Holden Himes over the blue line. Himes trying to find space. Himes toward the goal, just missed the net at the near post. Lawrence playing it defensively again for the Rams. Gave it away to one of the Tigers. Out in front it comes. That mess cleaned up by Jonah Weaver, the senior. Puck bounces near side back into Moon territory for Logan Rika. For Holden Himes, the Moon captain. Lead pass from Moran across two lines. Moran on goal. Easy glove save there for Ladika, who hangs on as we are just about at the midpoint of period one with Moon in front, 1-0 on a goal by Noah Driscoll, the team's top returning scorer from a season ago. Clean face-off win by Richland. Moon fighting for possession in the near corner. Tigers really tilting the ice in this first period, generating the first 8 of 9 shots on goal. Cross ice pass by Hartman is cut off. Good read there by Riley Yorchek. Centered for Eckert. Eckert down low to Hartman. Hartman too well covered by Lawrence. To the point it comes for Hellhake. Hellhake cross ice to Foster. Foster off a Richland glove as it's settled down by Tanner File, the senior. Tigers with a good cycle going here, trying to add to a 1-0 lead past the midpoint of period 1. But Richland gets back to center. Mitch Timsick trying to tee it up, but was poke checked neatly by Clayton Foster. And here comes Moon. Eckert over the attacking line. Eckert draws a double team. Eckert trying to play this puck behind the Richland goal line, but the Rams have it and flip it back through the center circle. Max Gergely, the sophomore defenseman, backpedaling. In hot pursuit was Timsick. Richland losing possession at the edge of the right circle. Moon back to center. Bondi over the blue line. Bondi forgot the puck but regains possession. Left side, snapshot, score! Hey rookie, welcome to the show, Jordan Rika. In his varsity debut, his first varsity goal. 2-0 Tigers with under 7 to go in the first. Rika let one rip from the left wing circle and went bar down on Alea Ladika, the sophomore. And Moon is in control early. Tigers control the ensuing face-off. Haig playing it carefully behind his own goal line on his backhand beyond the reach of the intended recipient of that pass to Filippo, and Moon guilty of icing. Face-off coming up to Rika's right in Moon territory. Controlled by Richland.
Number 79, Jordan Ricky, assisted by number 59, Luke Beniti. Time to goal, 6:58 in the first.
Luke Beniti, the junior forward, picking up the one and only assist on the first varsity goal for Jordan Rika. And Moon out in front by a pair as the Tigers are offside. Richland in this first period just unable to sustain any kind of zone time as the Tigers' shot total climbs, now up to 9-1 here in period 1 with just over 6 minutes remaining. Himes unable to get that puck deep off the face-off. Richland plays it defensively and side to side, excuse me. Inside the Moon blue line, it comes to Logan Rika. Himes for Hatton. Hatton lost it to File. File poke checked at the top of the right circle. And Moon gets this puck deep. Yorchek, the rookie blue liner, playing it around the boards for Richland. Through center it comes. And no ice, they say, as Rika plays it carefully, reversing the play. And trying to catch up to it for Richland is Brady Rex, as one of the Tigers goes down hard, or one of the Rams goes down hard, I should say. Rex no worse for the wear as the physicality picks up late in this first period. Driscoll in the off wing trying to dangle around a D-man, but lost the puck. Good keep though by Himes. Turnaround shot attempt is blocked in the high slot area. Richland tries to get a counter of some kind going. Moon just doing a great job of taking away space in this first period as Rika makes a save. The rebound put toward goal, save again. The rebound put behind Rika. Cashdollar had 3 cracks at the goal, but just couldn't hit the target. Jack Lawrence on late in the period for J.J. Vasilko. Vasilko's team down by 2. 4:35 remaining. Lawrence over the moon blue line. Shouldered by Himes off the puck. Lawrence stays with it, though. Out in front. Oh, it's dead in the blue paint, and at last, Rika has the wherewithal to freeze it for a faceoff. Face-off coming up to Rika's left as time ticks away in period 1. Foster to take it for the Moon Tigers in the defensive zone. Jack Lawrence on for the Richland Rams. And this one belongs to Foster. Around the boards near side for Brody Eckert. Eckert bumped hard by one of the Rams. That was Connor Bethman throwing his weight around deep in Moon territory. Lawrence gets it deep for the Rams. Lawrence on one hand, playing it on his backhand now as he ducks around a check and draws a penalty. The Richland Rams perhaps with a pulse late in this first period as they get the game's first power play. The Moon Tigers, the most penalized team in the 23-team single-A classification a year ago, 364 PIMs in all. And staying out of the box, a concern at the moment for Kobe Urig as his team goes on the PK with 4 minutes to go in the first period. Now this game's still in a position where one quality shot can change the complexion, and Bethman tried to do just that, but it was blocked before it made it all the way to the net. Richland operating on the power play as the Tigers get a clear vis-a-vis LJ DeFilippo. Hooking the indication on the freshman Clayton Foster. 1:35 to go in the Richland power play as the Rams are down a pair. Timsick knocked off the puck by Himes. Out in front it comes. Pinching in to get it deep is Yorchek. Moon unable to clear. Yorchek at the left point for Richland. Rams let it go in behind the Moon goal line where it's played by Rika, Logan Rika that is, and he'll get it the length of the ice. 1:05 to go in the Richland power play. Bethman from his own boards under some pressure from Beniti. Near side for Bethman. Bethman had his pocket picked by Josh Hatton. Hatton shorthanded, backhanding it in the general vicinity of Alea Ladika, but that shot goes harmlessly by, as does that one, although a little bit more of an aggressive snipe there by Beniti. Tigers take more time off the penalty clock, under half a minute to go on the PP for Richland. Rams deliberate as they set up for possibly a last chance here on the man advantage, but the Tigers control the puck. Richland a bit slow to complete the line change, but it comes near side to Brady Rex. Rex cross ice for Noah Bryden. Bryden trying to go back to Rex. Well, maybe one too many passes there as the Tigers take away the space and get it back to center, and we're back to 5-a-side. Foster promptly returns to his own bench. The Moon penalty kill 1-for-1, and it remains a 2-0 game with 1:45 to go in period 1. Max Haig going D-to-D for the Tigers. Soriano was open for a moment. Instead, it'll come back to Haig. Haig brings the puck through center for Moon. Haig 1-on-3. Haig to the goal, bumped off the puck at the last moment, and Ladika will leave nothing to chance. Final minute of the half in this first period, and a dream start, you certainly could say, for the Moon Tigers to this particular game of all games and to their regular campaign in general, which begins here tonight as Ladika can't find this puck. It's loose in the blue paint, and she'll finally cover for another defensive zone faceoff. Noah Driscoll, the senior. Jordan Rika, the varsity newcomer, on the score sheet for the Tigers. Rams play it at center. Cashdaller over the attacking line for Richland. Cashdaller bumped hard by Foster. Moon fans expressing their approval inside the final minute of first period play. Logan Arica brings it back to center before he runs into a wall of white shirts. Moon resetting defensively. Holden Himes drags it around Urbanik. Himes over the blue line. Himes slapper over the glove hand of Ladika. To the far corner it goes for Tanner DeSalle. Another varsity debutant for Kobe Urick here tonight. Final 30 of first period play. Himes, the Moon team captain, peels back, surveys the action, and decides to go to Driscoll on his left. Driscoll looking for Himes on his right, but it's taken away by Jack Lawrence. Lawrence unable to get this puck deep, however. Josh Hatton sends Moon the other way. Luke Jeffries with it now. Jeffries stood up nicely at the blue line by Cooper Lawrence. 3 seconds remaining. One last chance for Hatton. Centering pass to goal, and a chance rolling off the stick of Luke Jeffries literally at the last split second as the first period buzzer sounds. Through one on Luke Cooper Memorial Night. It is the Moon Tigers 2, the Richland Rams nothing. I'm Matt Popchock, and you're watching this special edition of PIHL Hockey Night Live on the PIHL Network, part of 10 Band TV, presented by the Massage Envy at Settlers Ridge. A dominant period statistically for the Moon Tigers, out shooting the Richland Rams 12-3, and up where it counts 2-0 on opening night here to begin week 2 of the Pennsylvania Interscholastic Hockey League regular campaign. Matt Popchock back here inside the Galaxy Rink at the Baierl Ice Complex in Warrendale, PA for PIHL Hockey Night Live on the new PIHL Network, part of 10 Band TV, presented by the Massage Envy at Settlers Ridge. And special thanks to Massage Envy for coming on board as a sponsor for the 2023-2024 campaign. Joining us here on PIHL Hockey Night Live on the PIHL Network. And you can scan the Massage Envy QR code on your screen that you'll see throughout the broadcast tonight to receive $75 off your first massage or facial, select locations only. And we can only hope and pray that Settlers Ridge is the location you select. We thank them for their support as we are back to action. The teams have switched sides to begin period 2. Noah Driscoll and Jordan Reekie, the freshman, the goal scorers in that opening stanza for the home team. Hellhake from distance into the glove hand of Ladika, who hangs on 22 seconds in. Now, Moon, by and large, a healthy team coming into the first regular season game. Always a plus for a new head coach. Kobe Urick doesn't have to worry about that. Richland pretty healthy as well. Only 3 absences as the Tigers have scored. Thank you, sir. May I have another? Noah Driscoll, with just 29 seconds off the second period clock, has put the Tigers even further in command. It's 3-0. 15 points in just 12 PIHL games in 22-23, his PIHL debut season. And Noah Driscoll hasn't missed a step. Driscoll from the right wing just kind of floating that puck in behind Ladika, and it's all Tigers all the time here on Luke Cooper night. Retreating in his own zone, Brady Rex. Rex to Urbanek, Talon Urbanek trying to get this puck back to the Moon blue line, and does. Tigers enter the attacking zone one more time. Max Haig going from right to left for DeFilippo. DeFilippo blasts that puck wide. Shot deflected just wide. Oh, on the doorstep looking for the rebound was Beniti, but it was not to be. Rams get it clear. Max Haig at his own blue line under some modest pressure. Up to DeFilippo. DeFilippo shoulder bump there by Cooper Lawrence. Outlet pass to DeFilippo. DeFilippo letting it go all the way in on goal, where Ladika just wants to settle things down right now for the Richland Rams, who are in a hole here after that long bus ride from Johnstown. Richland, I was about to say, only 3 absences for them tonight. Landon Sherman, Austin Blow, and Evan Wadsworth, all of whom have other athletic commitments this evening. Other than that, Richland, a voluminous squad, 8 seniors, and for that matter, 11 freshmen. So the best days perhaps still ahead for Richland as they rejoin the Pennsylvania Interscholastic Hockey League with their first game tonight after a 14-year absence, and playing during that time in the Laurel Mountain Hockey League exclusively. From the point, Riki shoots it just wide. Logan Riki, the freshman D-man that is. Himes pinching, trying to keep this puck inside the blue line, and does on his backhand. It bounces free to Tanner File. File up ahead for Noah Bryden, and the junior forward gets it deep. Bryden playing it up the boards, but right to one of the Tigers. Into the corner it comes for Himes. Himes on his backhand, up the boards. Braden Bracken sends it down low for Richland. Rams get a good cycle going here, and they fire it from a bad angle on goal, and Riki had to make a save there, hugging that near post. Just the 4th shot on goal for the Richland Rams with 14:08 to go till the ice cut. Bracken up ahead for Griffin. Petty Griffin going near side, intended for Cash Dollar. Tigers have it defensively and will just send it the length of the ice. This will be icing on Moon. And in PIHL hockey, you can change lines despite icing the puck, and that is what Kobe Urig will do with his faceoff coming up to Tyler Riki's right. Cash Dollar against Driscoll, and Driscoll won it for the Tigers. Moon with a 2-on-2. And the Tigers enter the zone offside. Now Levi Cash Dollar, the varsity debutant for JJ Vasilko, going to take a face-off one more time here outside his own blue line. Again, Driscoll providing the competition, and again, Driscoll wins the face-off. Moon gets the puck deep. Griffin from his own boards. Back to center. Puck met there by Hellhake of Moon. Hellhake retreating deep into his own territory to play this puck now around the boards for Gurgley. And to center it comes for Jeffries. Jeffries one-on-one. Jeffries with momentum toward goal. Centering pass on net. Oh, nice save by Ladika. She read that like a grocery store novel and hangs on. Over 13 to go in the second period. Tigers 3, Richland Rams nothing in the season opener for both these PIHL Class 1A Blue Division outfits. Only goal of the second period thus far belongs to Noah Driscoll, his second of the night. But it's been all Moon by and large. Colton Moran, cross ice. Comes to DeSalle. DeSalle 1-on-3. For Suriano, toward goal, and that just missed. Suriano pivoting in the far corner, trying to hook up with Moran, nothing doing. Jack Lawrence with it for Richland. Outlet pass for Bethman. Bethman over the blue line. Bethman 1-on-1. Good poke check there by Josh Corin. To the side of the net for Lawrence. Lawrence unable to hang on as he's ridden into the boards behind the net by Max Haig. Now Lawrence retaliates with a little shove from behind as we play on. Haig up to center ice. Haig cutting through the center circle as he dangles and gets poke checked at the last moment. A good play there by Yorchek, the freshman. Jack Lawrence unable to clear his own zone. Corin plays it, and we get a whistle and a stoppage in play with under 12 to go in the period. And Moon will be going to the box one more time. Tanner DeSalle, the freshman, off for roughing with 5:06 gone by in period 2. And will the second time be the charm for the Richland power play? Rams need something positive to build upon here in the second period, down by 3, but with still a lot of time left. Moon with a clean face-off win defensively, and Himes helps his teammates clear the zone. Himes retreating, ragging this puck and taking more time off the penalty clock. And it goes the full 200 feet. The other number 2, Riley Yorchek of Richland, will play it from behind his own net. Outlet pass. Finally arrived at a discombobulated Brady Rex, but Richland gets the puck deep all the same. Moon's going to get there first, however. Tigers unable to clear the zone, though. Yorchek toward goal. Kick save made by Riki, and it's cleared back to center. 1:10 to go in the Richland power play. They're second of the night. DeSalle in the box for roughing, as this puck is flipped in the general direction of the Tigers' cage. Cross ice it comes. Pinching is Yorchek. Yorchek yielding to Brady Rex. Back to Yorchek. Yorchek to the corner for Rex. Rex out in front, side of the net. Oh, if Bryden can handle that, he's got an open net to shoot at. Cooper Lawrence to the point. Through a crowd. It's into the glove. Oh, Yorchek cranked one, and Riki fought that puck a little bit, but ultimately hung on to keep the Rams off the board with 10.5 to go in the second. 37 to go in the Richland power play. To the boards it comes. And with it behind his own goal line, Josh Corin. Corin, that outlet pass a little too heavy for Beniti, but the point is moot because the Tigers have taken more time off the penalty clock, which is, from their POV, the most important thing at the moment. Corin with it one more time, and he will send it off a Richland stick and wide of the Rams' goal as it's casually played by Ladika. That should just about do it for this second power play. Moon's going to be 2 for 2 on the PK and keep their 3-goal advantage with under 10 to go till the Ice Cup. DeSalle returns to the Moon bench, and we're back to 5 aside. Deep in his own zone, Max Haig pressured from behind. For Josh Hatton. Hatton, left wing circle. Hatton tries to forehand it toward goal. Hartman on the follow-up. That's denied by Ladika. And a whistle and a stoppage in play as the net behind Ladika has become dislodged. So the face-off will come inside the Richland zone as both teams make line changes. Now coming up in game 2 tonight, Meadville is back on PIHL Hockey Night Live for the second time in as many Mondays, paying a visit to Kevin Quinn's Quaker Valley Quakers. And we should enjoy that battle of legendary programs that, lo and behold, have been thrust into the same classification, the same division together for the first time in a long time. Meadville looking for back-to-back wins to open the Kyle Wade era as the Rams are guilty of icing. Quaker Valley under Kevin Quinn once again, opening their 2023-2024 season. That'll get underway about 9 o'clock Eastern Daylight Time right here on 10 Band TV, so stick around for that. Face-off in Richland territory. Chiladika's right and pushed just wide off the draw. Foster had a hand in that attempt. Hellhake goes to his defensive partner, Gergely. Cross ice it comes one more time to the Moon sophomore. And the Tigers play it inside the official's crease as getting bumped up high is Brody Eckert. Puck high off the glass in behind the Richland net. Tigers trying to get to the rebound. Brady Rex clearing the zone. And this should be long enough for icing. It is long enough for icing as we approach the midpoint of this second period and this game. Luke Cooper jersey retirement night here, presented by the Moon Area Hockey Association, honoring the late Moon hockey player who passed away in the offseason in an auto accident. 67 forever, and it will hang forever here inside the Baierl Ice Complex, home of the Moon Tigers. And Tigers putting on a show here in their curtain raiser, leading the Richland Rams 3-0. A goal by freshman Jordan Reekie, bookended by a pair of goals by senior Noah Driscoll as goaltender Tyler Reekie hangs on at the other end. Face off to Reekie's left. And through center it goes. In hot pursuit to Filippo of Moon. De Filippo to the boards. Lawrence checked off that puck. De Filippo shouldered up high by Cooper Lawrence. It comes near side to Bethman. Tigers trying to get physical here to get the puck deep, and a penalty coming up, a delayed call, and this one might go on the Moon Tigers once again. And so the most penalized team in the classification from a year ago, once again, having trouble staying out of trouble. Interference to call as LJ De Filippo, the sophomore, will feel shame for 2 minutes and then get free. 7:52 to go second period. A third power play chance for the Richland Rams. And you know Kobe Urig is going to be telling his team during the ice cut, you don't want to give a dormant opponent too many chances, even though this game has been generally all Moon Tigers. Still enough time left that things could change, and the Tigers need another good PK here. Well, the good face-off win is a start. This outlet pass a little too heavy for Timsick, but it comes to Timsick all the same, who puts it in the glove of a well-positioned Tyler Reekie. And the senior hangs on with 1:44 to go in the man advantage for Richland. Brady Rex to the right point, but nobody home. Yorchek has to retreat, and he's bumped up high by Hatton. Near side it comes to Talon Urbanek. Urbanek dropping back for Rex. Rex under pressure, and Rex shut from behind by Beniti as Reekie squeezes this puck inside the logo. 1:23 to go in the Richland power play. Both teams making some changes on special teams before this face-off. Shots a little bit more even in the second period, 6-4 actually in favor of the Richland Rams, but the visitors still looking to crack the goose egg. File from the center point. Tanner File surveying the play, goes left side, snapshot off Reekie, the rebound comes right to one of the Tigers, and that is Logan Reekie under pressure, able to clear the zone. Midway through the Richland power play, Cooper Lawrence under some duress behind his own net. And now it'll come out to File. File over the blue line for Richland. File poke checked by Moran. And behind the net it goes now. That's Weaver, Jonah Weaver playing at the senior forward for the Richland Rams as Moon again gets a zone clear. Half a minute to go on the Richland power play. The Moon penalty kill continuing to look sharp in its third effort of the hockey game. Logan Reekie getting the puck deep one more time. Last rush for this Richland power play, presumably. Near side for Jack Lawrence. Lawrence takes a look at things and takes matters into his own hands. Lawrence over the attacking line. Lawrence on one hand chases this puck to the corner, sneaking around a defenseman. Lawrence, center point, the penalty's over. Shot by Yorchek through a crowd, save made, to the opposite corner it goes. Moon back to equal strength. It remains a 3-0 Tiger advantage with 5:40 to go to the ice cut. Steal by Jack Lawrence. Lawrence was trying to go to Bethman out in front, but he was too well tied up behind the goal line. Haig is finally able to clear the zone for Moon. Hatton up for Driscoll. Driscoll dropping for Hatton. Hatton has it. Hatton right wing circle, shooting just wide. Hatton really put some English on that shot, but just couldn't bury it. Jeffries 1-on-2 for Driscoll. Driscoll chases to the corner. And he's poke checked by Timsick. Timsick over the blue line for Richland. Richland can't catch up to this bouncing puck. Talon Urbanek unable to get there as Moon ices it with 4:50 to go. To the boards it comes for Cash Dollar. To the left point, in on goal, Reekie juggles, Reekie hangs on. Another face-off coming up in Tigers ice. Clean face-off win by the Rams this time as they send it around the boards. Driscoll trying to help out his defense and does, getting it up to Jeffries. Jeffries unable to lead it for Hatton. Urbanek lost it to Driscoll at center ice. Driscoll trying to work over Cash Dollar, who enters the Moon zone briefly. Cash Dollar back on side for the Rams, but had his stick lifted by Max Haig. Haig through center ice, over the attacking line. Haig left wing circle. Max Haig on his backhand out in front. Went by everybody, including Ladika, who recovers and grabs that puck for a faceoff. Final 4 of period 2. It's a 3-0 game still in favor of the Moon Tigers here on opening night for the home team. Moon, a team that was middle of the road on the penalty kill a year ago, 77.8. 3 for 3 tonight, and that is as big a reason as anything why it really feels like the Tigers are still very much in control here. And not a lot of action on those Richland power plays as the Tigers press the issue late in the second period. Richland getting this puck deep. Jack Lawrence in after his own dump in and gets there. Is subsequently poke checked by one of the Tigers who comes back to center, and that's Foster. Foster unable to drag it over the blue line. Moon has to tag up, and that allows Lawrence to go cross ice for his wingman Bethman. Bethman on goal, save Riki. Riki covers the rebound. Vasilko making a line change here before this offensive zone draw for his team. To the left of senior netminder Tyler Riki. Moon with a lot of experience at the goaltending position and some decent depth statistically. One thing that could improve their stead in single A this season as they look for a higher level of consistency. Moon, a 4-game winning streak midseason last year at around the time we saw them here on PIHL Hockey Night Live, and really that was their high watermark of the 22-23 campaign, and kind of gives you an idea of what an up and down team they were last season. Holden Himes behind the net. The Moon captain pinching to get this puck deep. To the point it comes for Logan Riki. Moon with a keep in. Holden Himes trying to get out of the way of one of his own line mates. A miscommunication there allows Richland to clear the area. One of those opening night mistakes, I suppose, but mistakes that have been few and far between, seemingly, for the home team, which leads 3-0 late in period 2. And again, the penalties notwithstanding, a pretty tidy performance from the Tigers here, as they honor the late Luke Cooper here tonight on their home opener. Final 2 of the second period. And the Rams get it back to center where Himes is waiting for the Tigers. Jack Lawrence watching Himes as he plays it up to center. Bethman over the blue line for Richland. Bethman hits the break. Centering pass. Oh, nice save by Riki, denying Jack Lawrence from point blank. Lawrence from the boards. Turnaround try and another loud save from Riki. The rebound is put off the side of the net. Timsick unable to do anything with that puck for the Rams as it comes back to center red. Cooper Lawrence lost it at his feet as the Tigers were trying to change on the fly, and here come the Rams the other way. Jack Lawrence trying to fake a shot, but lost the puck in the process. Boniti sends it the rest of the ice. The rest of the length of the ice, I should say, as Richland is unable to exit the zone, but on second effort it does, courtesy of Mitch Timsick, as we enter the final minute of second period play. DeFilippo, right wing side, centering pass. Bonadi from a bad angle. Off the leg of Jack Lawrence, who takes one for the team. 38 seconds to go in the period. Good keep by Corin for Jordan Riki, who has his first varsity goal in this game at the beginning of the, late in the first period, excuse me. Bonadi unable to play that puck in the neutral zone, but it comes up ahead to Riki. Jordan Riki, 1-on-2, make that 1-on-3. Right wing circle, shot wide of Ladika. Good effort there by DeFilippo. 10 seconds to go in the period. Good strong finish to the period by the Tigers as they get the cycle going. Deep in Richland territory, 3 seconds left. And Bonadi will pin his man up against the far boards. Timsick skates away. And so we will cut the ice at the Baierl Ice Complex inside the Galaxy Rink here in Warrendale, Pennsylvania. Your score through 2. The Moon Tigers 3, the Richland Rams nothing. I'm Matt Popchock, and you're watching PIHL Hockey Night Live on the new PIHL Network, part of 10-Band TV, presented by the Massage Envy at Settlers Ridge. Third period action is coming up in a bit, but first, some music from the 412.
Discover the heart of Pittsburgh at Mount Washington Shop and Save. At Mount Washington Shop and Save, we're more than just a grocery store. We're your neighborhood destination. From the freshest local produce to gourmet delights, we've got it all under one roof. Experience convenience, quality, and savings, all in the heart of Mount Washington. Mount Washington Shop and Save, where Pittsburgh shops with a view. Shop smart, shop local, shop Mount Washington Shop and Save.
2 jumbo iced caramel drizzle peppermint mochaccino.
Extra caramel?
That's us. I'd love to join you guys at the beach house for a few days, but between my job and the kids, it's just not that easy. Not to mention, how am I squeezing into a bikini after this winter?
Keeping off extra pounds while balancing a family and a career can be tough. And 500-calorie coffees won't get you there either. Weight Loss Direct provides a 24/7 support and one-on-one coaching to keep you on track and guarantee you success and health. Start your journey at weightlossdirect.com.
Free to Haig. Haig, nice little move there. Haig toward goal. That shot was partially deflected and somehow stayed out. And that catches iron and goes in. Noah Driscoll. Center. Bondi over the blue line. Bondi forgot the puck but regains possession. Left side, snapshot, score! Hey rookie, welcome to the show. 3 seconds remaining. One last chance for Hatton. Centering pass to goal, and a chance rolling off the stick of Luke Jeffries literally at the last split second as the first period buzzer sounds. Doesn't have to worry about that. Richland pretty healthy as well. Only 3 absences as the Tigers have scored. Thank you, sir. May I have another? Noah Driscoll with just 29 seconds off the second period clock. Biden can handle that. He's got an open net to shoot at. Cooper Lawrence to the point through a crowd. It's into the glove. Oh, Yorchek cranked one, and Riki fought that puck a little bit, but ultimately Razor leading the Richland Rams 3-0. A goal by freshman Jordan Riki, bookended by a pair of goals by senior Noah Driscoll as goaltender Tyler Riki hangs on at the other end. Himes as he plays it up to center. Bethman over the blue line for Richland. Bethman hits the break. Centering pass. Oh, nice save by Riki, denying Jack Lawrence from point blank. Lawrence from the boards.
Discover the heart of Pittsburgh at Mount Washington Shop and Save. At Mount Washington Shop and Save, we're more than just a grocery store. We're your neighborhood destination. From the freshest local produce to gourmet delights, we've got it all under one roof. Experience convenience, quality, and savings, all in the heart of Mount Washington. Mount Washington Shop and Save, where Pittsburgh shops with a view. Shop smart, shop local, shop Mount Washington Shop and Save.
2 jumbo iced caramel drizzle peppermint mochaccino.
Extra caramel?
That's us. I'd love to join you guys at the beach house for a few days, but between my job and the kids, it's just not that easy. Not to mention, how am I squeezing into a bikini after this winter?
Keeping off extra pounds while balancing a family and a career can be tough. And 500-calorie coffees won't get you there either. Weight Loss Direct provides a 24/7 support and one-on-one coaching to keep you on track and guarantee you success and health. Start your journey at weightlossdirect.com.
Shoulders, knees,
Affordable self-care from professional massage therapists and estheticians. It's what we do. Massage Envy, where better begins.
2 jumbo iced caramel drizzle peppermint mochaccino. Extra caramel.
That's us. I'd love to join you guys at the beach house for a few days, but between my job and the kids, it's just not that easy. Not to mention, how am I squeezing into a bikini after this winter?
Keeping off extra pounds while balancing a family and a career can be tough. And 500-calorie coffees won't get you there either. Weight Loss Direct provides a 24/7 support and one-on-one coaching to keep you on track and guarantee you success and health. Start your journey at weightlossdirect.com.
Hey there, hockey fans! You already know 10-Band TV can stream live regional sports. But did you know you can also stream the best of the local music scene as well? Music from the 412 is live and streaming 24/7 on 10-Band TV. Watch music videos, concerts, and original programming free from the comfort of your couch. Featuring the best of music and artists from Pittsburgh and Western PA. Tune in today.
Discover the heart of Pittsburgh at Mount Washington Shop and Save. At Mount Washington Shop and Save, we're more than just a grocery store. We're your neighborhood destination. From the freshest local produce to gourmet delights, we've got it all under one roof. Experience convenience, quality, and savings, all in the heart of Mount Washington. Mount Washington Shop and Save, where Pittsburgh shops with a view. Shop smart, shop local, shop Mount Washington Shop and Save.
2 jumbo iced caramel drizzle peppermint mochaccino. Extra caramel.
That's us. I'd love to join you guys at the beach house for a few days, but between my job and the kids, it's just not that easy. Not to mention, how am I squeezing into a bikini after this winter?
Keeping off extra pounds while balancing a family and a career can be tough. And 500-calorie coffees won't get you there either. Weight Loss Direct provides a 24/7 support and one-on-one coaching to keep you on track and guarantee you success and health. Start your journey at weightlossdirect.com.
Shoulders, knees, and toes. Head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes. Head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes. And eyes and cheeks and mouth and nose. Head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes.
Affordable self-care from professional massage therapists and estheticians. It's what we do. Massage Envy, where better begins.
2 jumbo iced caramel drizzle peppermint mochaccino. Extra caramel.
That's us. I'd love to join you guys at the beach house for a few days, but between my job and the kids, it's just not that easy. Not to mention, how am I squeezing into a bikini after this winter?
Keeping off extra pounds while balancing a family and a career can be tough. And 500-calorie coffees won't get you there either. Weight Loss Direct provides a 24/7 support and one-on-one coaching to keep you on track and guarantee you success and health. Start your journey at weightlossdirect.com.
Hey there, hockey fans! You already know 10-Band TV can stream live regional sports. But did you know you can also stream the best of the local music scene as well? Music from the 412 is live and streaming 24/7 on 10-Band TV. Watch music videos, concerts, and original programming free from the comfort of your couch. Featuring the best of music and artists from Pittsburgh and Western PA. Tune in today.
And shout out to the Red Lines for that music you heard during the ice cut and throughout the broadcast tonight. Hear more from them at musicfromthe412.com and hear more from the Red Lines and other great local bands by downloading the Music from the 412 app to your Roku or Amazon Fire device. We remember the life and legacy of Luke Cooper, Moon area varsity hockey player. And the Moon Tigers paying their respects in the best way they possibly can on the ice thus far through 2 periods of play. The Tigers in their opening night contest leading Class A Blue Division rivals, the Richland Rams, by a score of 3-0. The Rams actually tilting the ice a bit in that second period, outshooting Moon 10-4, but the only shot that counted belonged to Noah Driscoll. Just 29 seconds into the second period, his second goal of the game. The alternate captain getting the scoring started in period 1 for Moon, followed by the first ever varsity goal scored by freshman forward Jordan Reekie. Coming up in a bit, it'll be Meadville at Quaker Valley here from the Baierl Ice Complex in Warrendale, Pennsylvania. Stay tuned for that one as we return to the Galaxy Rink at about 9 o'clock Eastern Daylight Time for the opening face-off of game number 2 of this PIHL Hockey Night Live doubleheader on the new PIHL network, part of 10 Band TV, presented by the Massage Envy at Settlers Ridge. Be sure to scan the QR code from Massage Envy that you've seen throughout tonight's broadcast to receive $75 off your first massage or facial. Select locations only. Now the Tigers looking for a strong finish. 3 goals on the board, 3 for 3 on the penalty kill as well. And the Rams control the opening faceoff and move it right to left on the freshly cut ice. Driscoll toward goal, just missing the net and the HT for that matter, as that puck whizzed over the head of Alea Ladika, the Richland netminder. Icing on the Rams, 21 seconds in. And Driscoll scoring 6:24 into the first from Haig and Jeffries. Reekie from Boniti at 10:02 of the first, prior to Driscoll's aforementioned early second period goal. And that's where we stand right now. Clean face-off win in the offensive zone by the Tigers as it comes around the boards near side. It's played by Logan Reekie, but can't keep it inside the zone. Driscoll resetting for Moon. Retreating carefully, lost the puck, but is backed up by Holden Himes. Himes fanned on the outlet pass. That could have been dangerous with Bethman standing right there in the area. But here comes Moon. Snapshot Driscoll, save made. Ladika can't find the rebound. She makes another save as she pounces back up to get into position. Logan Reekie around the boards. Luke Jeffries in the corner, worked over from behind by Cooper Lawrence. The Rams win that puck battle. Jeffries in behind the net. Jeffries up the near boards. And the Rams getting a couple of bodies in the way of that one, but it comes to the point. Himes fanning on the slap shot. Himes having a tough start to his third period as Richland comes back over the attacking line. Jack Lawrence 1-on-3, but just too many black shirts to beat. Logan Reekie now 1-on-3 himself. To the point it comes for Hatton. Hatton toe drag, shooting save made off the knees of Ladika. Bethman from his own boards, outletting intended for, I think, Bryden. That was cut off by one of the Tigers. That was Haig disrupting matters. Clayton Foster playing the role of agitator as well at center ice as this puck goes deep. Himes knocked off balance a bit behind his own net as Richland retreats to play this puck. Tigers in hot pursuit, and Foster's going to out-muscle his man to get there. Good work ethic by the Moon youngster. Richland counterattacking. Timsick over the blue line. Timsick right circle shooting, and the donut disappears for the Richland Rams. Their first goal back in the Pennsylvania Interscholastic Hockey League belongs to Mitch Timsick. 10 goals as a freshman for Richland in 22-23, and he's got the Rams within a pair with still a lot of time to go. 14:38, third period. Rams win the faceoff and get this puck deep into Tiger ice. Cross ice goes Haig to defensive partner Corin. Corin is intercepted, but recovers along his own goal line, reversing the play to Haig. Haig near side for Hatton. Hatton letting it go to Noah Driscoll. Hatton from his own, from center red, I should say, is going to watch this puck go back into Moon territory. Corin playing it blindly, but it comes up ahead to a Moon teammate. That's Jeffries. Jack Lawrence with some purpose over the Moon blue line. Bumped off the puck by Haig. Haig staying with him all the way. Haig all over him like a cheap suit as Moon plays it back to center. Jeffries makes a move. Jeffries cutting toward goal. Bumped off the puck at the last moment. Nice recovery by Lawrence, the senior defenseman. Cooper Lawrence making a nice 200-foot play there as the Tigers try to mount an attack here after conceding their first goal of the regular season. Driscoll, centering pass. Hatton to the goal. Good poke check there by Ladika. She had to be ready for that one. Himes just on the ice for Kobe Yorig. Tries to get this puck deep. And back beyond the Moon bench it comes. Max Haig going to go to his own corner to play it. Near side for Foster. Foster couldn't get around File. File back into Moon territory where Himes picks it up one more time. Tigers need to tag up as Richland clears back to center. Holden Himes, the Moon captain, over the Richland blue line. Poked off this puck. Good work there by Talon Urbanik. But a steal by Hatton. Hatton on goal, and a good save there by Ladika. She's faced some quality shots early in this third period with her team down by 2. To the corner it comes, centering pass for Eckert. Eckert nuzzles that nylon for the Moon Tigers. And Moon gets it right back with 12:33 to go. Brody Eckert, the sophomore. Moon 4, Richland 1. Eckert 5 goals and 8 points as a rookie on the varsity squad a year ago. Of Moon's returnees in 23-24, he was second in the points column. And this Tiger team, again, an unproven bunch from an offensive standpoint, but giveaway here and a save from point blank. Oh, Tyler Reekie bails his team out. Give him a steak dinner as the Tigers clear the zone, and Driscoll with it. Driscoll with a 2-goal night for Moon, which has regained its 3-goal advantage. Now he loses an edge and a chance for Richland to answer right back, perhaps. Driscoll recovers and gets that puck up the ice in the nick of time, and a chance for Hatton behind the defense. Hatton to the goal. Save Ladika, her best of the night. Well, the alternate captain with a chance to maybe salt this thing away for the Tigers with under 12 to go in regulation, but the sophomore Ladika had other ideas. And Ladika just stayed calm and stood her ground and makes a big save to give the Rams a lifeline of some sort here. Haig from the right point. And this shot goes just wide. Hatton tried to pick the top corner and missed. Cashdollar in pursuit of this puck as Tyler Reekie leaves his goal to play it. Bouncing puck controlled by Jack Lawrence. Lawrence to the goal. Lawrence just missing. He tried to tuck it underneath that crossbar and just airmailed it. A quality chance there for the Rams, who have not been without quality chances in this third period. Lawrence again on this puck. over the Moon blue line. Lawrence from distance off the glass, high and wide. Noah Driscoll under some pressure, up for Max Haig. Haig with momentum over the blue line. Haig makes his move, lost the puck. Moon has to tag up. Haig in the official's crease doing a pivot, comes near side to Josh Corrin. Corrin top of the right circle. Corrin with a wide drag maneuver. Corrin left wing circle. Corrin on his backhand on the doorstep. It's loose. Good deflection there by Ladika to nip that in the bud, and Richland brings it back to the neutral zone. Beyond the reach of Himes it goes. No icing, officials say, with 10:25 to go in the third period. Moon with a 4-1 lead. LJ DeFilippo over the blue line. DeFilippo, left wing circle. DeFilippo in front. One-timer save made, rebound, still loose, and fanned on the follow-up by one of the Tigers. I think that was Haig who missed. Shot from the left point, deflected just wide off the stick of Holden Himes. Logan Reekie behind the net. Comes to DeFilippo. Out in front, went by everybody. Tigers have to retreat and play this puck at center. Himes putting it off a body. Oh, a giveaway there to Bethman. Bethman turnaround try. Good save there by Reekie. Luke Boniti up to center. Just wants to get this puck deep before going off for a line change with 9.5 to go in regulation. Richland up to center ice. And one of the Rams bumped off that puck. That was Bethman, the big senior. To center it comes for Reekie, Logan Reekie. Going left side to Himes, his captain. Himes and Reekie crisscrossing in their own zone. It comes up ahead now to Hartman. Hartman splitting the defense. Hartman to goal. Hartman into the glove of Ladika, who hangs on. 18 saves and counting for the sophomore Aaliyah Ladika. 3 games last year, 3 decisions, 3 victories as a backup in the Laurel Mountain League as the puck goes wide off the ensuing faceoff. And Ladika will scoop it up one more time for a defensive zone draw. And off the faceoff, it comes to the corner. Center point, shot from between the circles by Eckert, who has the Moon goal in this third period, is held by Ladika. Tigers control the offensive zone draw. In behind the net. It comes beyond Bryden. Up for Timsick, who has the Richland goal tonight. Drop pass intended for Rex. Instead it comes to Eckert, who sends it back to the Richland blue line. Now the Rams will ice this puck as we pass the midpoint of period 3. Well, as I said earlier, waiting in the wings, the Quaker Valley Quakers preparing to open their 2023-2024 regular season at home here against the legendary Meadville Bulldogs. And you'll stay tuned for that one, we hope. Coming up just after 9 p.m. Eastern Time on the PIHL Network, part of 10-Band TV. PIHL Hockey Night Live doubleheader action here on a Monday night in week 2 continuing as the Rams come back 2-on-1, and fanning on that shot is Bethman rather. Down low it came for Lawrence. Lawrence couldn't redirect it on goal. Bethman from the side of the net. And the double team works from the Tigers defense, and Moon comes back to center. Jeffries 1-on-2 trying to get around his man. Diving for this puck was Noah Driscoll, but it comes to the corner. Tigers have to tag up as they kind of dodge the raindrops there. Cooper Lawrence sending it the length of the ice, and he's bumped hard by Hatton. Josh Corrin surveying the play behind the Moon net as he goes near side for Max Haig. Haig outletting for Noah Driscoll. Driscoll over the Richland blue line. Driscoll toward the goal, intended for Luke Jeffries. That pass broken up. Rams unable to clear. Here's Corrin, unable to keep it left point. The Rams, if they had been able to hang on to that puck, would have had numbers, but and that's kind of the way their night's been going. Tanner File trying to get it deep for Richland, but it goes up into the Moon bench, and we have a stoppage with under 7 minutes to go in the third period. Richland, their varsity program, over 30 years old. Their first season of WPIHL play was 1991-1992. Pretty good year for hockey in Western Pennsylvania is all I'm saying, as Tyler Reekie covers. Head coach JJ Vasilko saying over 60 players between the middle school all the way up to the varsity program coming into this year. And next year he says it should be between 30 and 60 all around. Great numbers. Literally more varsity players or varsity ready players than he's able to give a jersey to right now, which is a good problem for any coach to have. So again, Richland, for them, timing was everything, and now the time for the Rams to re-enter the PIHL as they continue to compete in the Laurel Mountain League. And the Rams, on their first night back in the circuit, going through some adjustment pains perhaps tonight, playing a motivated and very hard on the sleeve, we would imagine, Moon Tigers team, honoring the memory of Luke Cooper here tonight with a pregame jersey retirement ceremony. Moon in command, 4-1 here with just over 6 minutes to go in the Tigers home opener. Tigers off the face-off to left point for Hellhake. To the corner. Near side it'll come to Eckert. And behind the net now for Hartman. Jack Lawrence with an aggressive back check. Gets this puck inside Moon territory, and Lawrence lifts the stick of a Moon Tiger and puts it on goal just wide. I'm not sure if Reekie got a piece of it or not. A good shift here for Lawrence. Turnaround shot off the side of the net. That didn't miss by a lot. Bad angle attempt by Timsick, who already has a goal in this game. Went off the mesh. Tigers unable to clear. Here's Jack Lawrence one more time. Lawrence creating space, shooting just wide off the glass. Timsick behind the net. A great cycle here by Richland. Turnaround try. That caught a body, that of Hellhake, I think. And the Tigers are finally able to clear, and they're content to just ice it with a little over 5 minutes to go. Face-off coming up to the right of Tyler Reekie. Well, after tonight, Moon back in action Thursday the 19th at Beaver. That game taking place at Brady's Run at 6:45. Next home game for the Tigers will be the 23rd of October against Wheeling Central Catholic. 7 o'clock puck drop at the Baierl Complex here inside the Galaxy Rink. And we get a stoppage in play with 4:48 to go as the net behind Alea Ladika has become dislodged. So they'll face it off to her right. Check that. They're going to bring it to the near face-off circle, actually. Driscoll against Jack Lawrence. Driscoll wins the face-off. Can Moon keep it inside the zone? Yes, it can. Floating this puck high over the net. Ladika watches it go by as the Rams methodically get it back to center and up ahead to Timsick. Timsick above the left circle. Down low for Lawrence. Lawrence worked over by a couple of Tigers in deep. Driscoll and Corrin teaming up to make that play as Hatton is ahead of the play one more time, but he's not going to get a second breakaway chance on Ladika as Ladika covers. Now, tonight is the lid lifter for the Rams as well, as we have said a number of times. Next up for Richland, they are back at the War Memorial for their first home game in 14 years as a PIHL member against the Freeport Yellow Jackets. 6 o'clock puck drop on Tuesday the 17th. First of 3 in a row at the War Memorial for J.J. Vasilko's team. Vasilka, a 2-time Laurel Mountain League Coach of the Year and president of the Johnstown Construction Company, which has an ownership stake in the Johnstown Hawks, the junior team that plays at the War Memorial. And Vasilka, one of the class acts truly in Central Pennsylvania high school hockey. Tigers get it deep, and they complete their line change behind the play as Richland plays this puck behind its own goal line. Cooper Lawrence, near side. To the point it comes, kept in by Jordan Reekie. This puck eluding an outstretched glove hand as the Tigers get it deep one more time. Moon just trying to grind out an opening night victory here, leading Richland 4-1 here at the Baierl Complex. Near side it comes to Reekie. Down low to DeFilippo. Off a stick hand, that of Benetti. Richland brings it back to center. Luke Benetti recovering before he's knocked off the puck promptly by Jonah Weaver. That puck settled down by the glove hand of defenseman Logan Reekie. Himes outletting for Foster. Foster with lots of space through center now. Richland maybe getting caught in a bit of a bad change as Ladika has to make a nice textbook glove save there at the near post. Foster will take the ensuing faceoff for Moon and get it to the boards. Foster picks up the puck, far corner now for the Tigers. Trying to go back to Hellhake at the left point. Lost the puck at his feet as it comes in behind the net. File around the boards defensively for the Rams. And up it comes to Cashdaller. Cashdaller bumped off it by Foster. Richland has to tag up. Noah Bryden forced to play this puck in the neutral zone. Far side, it'll go to Sam Friedman, the freshman. Toward goal, it's poked just wide. Noah Bryden missing on the redirect, right out in front. Eckert up ahead of the play for Moon. Ditto Foster, but Eric Hartman unable to find either of them as the Tigers play it back to center. Eckert misplaying that puck at the red line. Foster backing him up, however, and Foster has space through the right wing circle, but Moon is offside. Final 90 seconds of third period action here inside the Galaxy rink at the Baierl Ice Complex, in Warrendale. And a timeout being taken. And it looks like J.J. Vasilko was the one who made the call. Now, could this be the last we will see of Aaliyah Ladika with his team down by a few? The Richland Rams, once again, second highest scoring team in the Laurel Mountain League a year ago. But the offense difficult to come by against a Moon team tonight that's played with a lot of poise, certainly, at that end of the rink. Noah Driscoll with a pair of goals for the Tigers. Jordan Reekie and Brody Eckert getting on the board for Moon as well. An emotional night here for the Moon Area Hockey Association as they open their 2023-2024 season, remembering Luke Cooper. Haig above the right circle. Haig on goal, glove save, Ladika. So the net to our right remains occupied for the time being. 71 ticks to talk in regulation. Corin wins the faceoff cleanly to Haig. Center point Driscoll. It's blocked. Loose between the circles. Up it comes now to Timsick. Timsick bumped hard as he gets rid of that puck. Driscoll hits the brakes and sends it up ahead, intended for Corin. Corin couldn't get there first. Cooper Lawrence will, and Lawrence draws a whistle in the final 50 seconds of play. Now, one final line change perhaps for Kobe Urig, the former Moon varsity player, who is that much closer to celebrating his first win as a varsity head coach in the Pennsylvania Interscholastic Hockey League. And what a proud night for him. Speaking of class individuals, from between the circles, that puck is juggled and not caught, as the Tigers were able to force a save there. And that was Tanner Dessel. Tanner Dessel, excuse me, forcing the save from Ladika, as at the other end, Richland crosses the blue line offside. 21 seconds remaining. The Suriano line on to finish it off for the Tigers. Near side it comes to Logan Reekie. Brady Rex keeps it in. Rex above the right circle, turnaround try. He'll just send that puck to the corner. 5 seconds remaining. The Moon Tigers get a nice round of applause from their fans here at the Baierl Ice Complex inside the Galaxy Rink in Warrendale, Pennsylvania, as the home team has paid their respects to their teammate, their brother, their family member in the best way they know how. The final score, the Moon Tigers 4, the Richland Rams 1. And it is hockey hugs for Tyler Reekie, the senior goaltender, who stopped 16 of 17 in victory. Ladika, a busy young lady at the other end, as Aaliyah Ladika makes 28 saves in the losing effort for the Rams. Thank you, Todd Kazarowski. Thank you, Kennedy Kazarowski. Thank you, JJ Vasilko and Richland Hockey Club. And thank you, Moon Area Hockey Association, for your cooperation and for letting us bring you live coverage of this very special opening night in Warrendale. Once again, the final score, Moon Tigers 4, Richland Rams 1. I'm Matt Popchock, and that's all she wrote from the Baierl Ice Complex inside the Galaxy Rink. Meadville and Quaker Valley are next here on PIHL Hockey Night Live on the new PIHL Network, part of 10 Band TV, and it's all presented by Massage Envy at Settlers Ridge. Free to Haig. Haig, nice little move there. Haig toward goal. That shot was partially deflected and somehow stayed out. And that catches iron and goes in. Noah Driscoll. Center. Bondi over the blue line. Bondi forgot the puck but regains possession. Left side, snapshot, score! Hey, rookie, welcome to the show. 3 seconds remaining. One last chance for Hatton. Centering pass to goal, and a chance rolling off the stick of Luke Jeffries literally at the last split second as the first period buzzer sounds. Doesn't have to worry about that. Richland pretty healthy as well. Only 3 absences as the Tigers have scored. Thank you, sir. May I have another? Noah Driscoll with just 29 seconds off the second period clock. Biden can handle that. He's got an open net to shoot at. Cooper Lawrence to the point. Through a crowd. It's into the glove. Oh, Jurczyk cranked one, and Riki fought that puck a little bit, but ultimately Heiser leading the Richland Rams 3-0. A goal by freshman Jordan Riki, bookended by a pair of goals by senior Noah Driscoll, as goaltender Tyler Riki hangs on at the other end. Himes as he plays it up to center. Bethman over the blue line for Richland. Bethman hits the break. Centering pass. Oh, nice save by Riki, denying Jack Lawrence from point blank. Lawrence from there. Richland counterattacking. Timsick over the blue line. Timsick right circle shooting, and the donut disappears for the Richland Rams. Their first goal back in the Pennsylvania Interscholastic Hockey League belongs to Mitch. Over the Richland blue line. Poked off this puck. Good work there by Talon Urbanik. But a steal by Hatton. Hatton on goal, and a good save there by Ladika. She's faced some quality shots early in this third period. To the corner it comes. Centering pass for Eckert. Eckert nuzzles that nylon for the Moon Tigers. And Moon gets it right back with 12:33 to go. Brody Eckert, the Driscoll, recovers and gets that puck up the ice in the nick of time, and a chance for Hatton behind the defense. Hatton to the goal. Save Ladika, her best of the night. Well, Cashdollar in pursuit of this puck as Tyler Riki leaves his goal to play it. Bouncing puck controlled by Jack Lawrence. Lawrence to the goal. Lawrence just missing. He tried to tuck it underneath that crossbar and just airmailed it. Lead. LJ DeFilippo over the blue line. DeFilippo, left wing circle. DeFilippo in front. One-timer save made, rebound, still loose, and fanned on the follow-up by one of the Tigers. I think that was Haig who missed. Shot from the left point, deflected just wide. Off the Himes and Riki crisscrossing in their own zone. It comes up ahead now to Hartman. Hartman splitting the defense. Hartman to goal. Hartman into the glove of Ladika, who hangs on. Their family member in the best way they know how. The final score, the Moon Tigers 4, the Richland Rams 1. And it is hockey hugs for Tyler Riki, the senior goaltender, who's